Hey guys, this is Orlando with Filmatic, and today we're going over on what's in my bag. Actually, what's on my cart. So let's start with the cart. The cart itself is actually an innovative cart. I think it's a 32 or 36 Scout. It's an old school one, so not the new one that everyone else has. I'm the kind of guy that goes and tries to find the best deals that I can before I grab it. And I would have to say that the cart itself is probably one of the better deals I've gotten. I think altogether I paid around $2,000 for it. Honestly, it's worth its weight. It's been a game changer for us. I usually leave this built so it never gets torn down, even though everyone always shows how they can build it out real quickly. To me, it's been the most efficient just being built out like this. So even though we're talking about what's in my bag, I want to show y'all this, which is my van. My production van has been an essential part of what I would call as part of my bag. It's one of those things that has just made my life so much easier. So I'm going to show you a different video of that later, of how we load in and how we get to do a bunch of cool stuff and why that's one of the best investments that you could do. So let's get to what's inside of all my Pelican cases and what we would call my bag. Something that happens on set all the time is people just whine, and when they do, I tell them to come check out my Robo Cup. Right here, I asked them to drink the PA tiers that I have on my Robo Cup. And here I have the hand sani. It's what we use for whenever we need it. Another area where you can drop in the Welch's only right here. Welch's only the good stuff. None of that, you know the other brand, don't even say it. Exposure bucks, when someone wants to pay me, I say, sure, drop the exposure bucks right there. I also have this battery block that fits right into the Robo Cup. And what's cool about this is that I can charge my phone or, connect anything with DTAP. And it's pretty cool, pretty functional. It's about 70 something watts. And then, as you know, since I'm a cinematographer, I literally shoot with whatever camera. And what I'd like to do is to have these 3 Pelican cases that allow me to build out any one of these cameras. So let's go through them. All right, so first one here, I have with the good OG Filmatic tag and the Panavision stickers. This is what I call my junk AKS kit. So I got this cool Jason Cases organizer. I also have a spot to put all these cool SDI cables. I recommend these from Cable Flexor. They actually have the new trick back, so you don't have to pop in there and just turn that little area. You can actually twist from this. So pretty cool that you have that ability with this. Also in my case, I have the tentacle system. If you don't have the tentacle system, you need to look it up ASAP. It's time code. Time code's your best friend. No matter what camera I use, I always make sure that I at least have time code. The other system that I use quite a bit is something that's called the 2-pin LEMO. And the more you move into the industry, the more you realize more and more people use 2 pins. They're really cool, really functional. This is my breakout cable that allows me to start connecting things to like Teradek, to monitor different types of things that need powered. In here, I have all kinds of DTAP connections. Anything that requires like a barrel connector or an XLR or anything like that that needs powered. Just in case I'm on set and someone's like, oh my God, I don't have power for my, light. I might be able to have a DTAP where I can connect to a battery and get them running. T-marks. T-marks are actually something that I was super happy to find these. We're able to pick these up from Panavision. And these are pretty cool because you don't have to do the tape thing and then get in the way. You can just grab them, toss them in front of the actor, and you're good to go. Then I have this accessory box, which it literally has been just tools, all kinds of screws, nuts, bolts, adapters for SDI, Sprig. We love Sprig. Thanks, Sprig, once again. We have 16x9, the Cindy locks, and then also wooden camera NATO rail clamps. So this is all just for stuff when we're building cameras that we might need. Another thing that I have in my kit is this bright tangerine Misfit Atom. This has been a lifesaver, works with most cine lenses, and you can get adapters to cup it to anything. So pretty cool. I have all kinds of clamps. The clamp! And this is so that just in case we need to, connect the light to something or add an attachment to like the Movi or those kinds of things. This is actually from Andy Cine, and these are only 27 bucks. So far, these are some of the ones that I've held up the longest. And believe me, I've used everything from bright tangerine to Noga arms and all that. For 27 bucks, I mean, you can buy 10 of these for the price that you can, a bright tangerine or a Noga arm. I still like those other ones, but I personally no longer use them. Also, I have the Pancro and the blower and all that, and Kim Tech here, just in case you need to clean something Also have a V mount to gold mount converter from IDX. And lastly, I have my Alpha I ND filters. I was able to get this cool filter pouch here, be able to get all the kinds of NDs, so really enjoy these. This is my battery case. Pretty much just all batteries, everything from TB50s for the Movi to a couple of these are missing, but IDX V mounts. And yeah, pretty much it. And the next one is what I call my wireless kit case. In this one, I have a couple different items. It's kind of modeled after my junk AKS kit. I also got the Jason case organizer, but in here I have SDI cables. I have a couple of the Teradek systems. This is the Teradek LT750. I have 2 of them here with 2 receivers, and then I have the other kind of power and solutions for them there. Pretty easy for whenever you want to connect multiple cameras or running more than 2. I also have my cage from Wooden Camera. Whenever I'm ready to build it, I just kind of bolt this on, put the handles on, and we're good to go. I also have the Nucleus M here that's just part of my kit. Whenever I know that I'm gonna need someone to pull focus for me, I'd rather have this than, you know, not have one of these at all. Also added this 12-inch monitor that can just pop out whenever we need. We'll just drop it in. And this is more for, you know, just the person pulling focus and that kind of stuff. And so as you can see, for the most part, I try to keep everything on the cart. And the reality is, like, you can provide the camera and I take care of everything else. And that's actually been a pretty good method of mine. And as you'll see, the production van that I have, this actually butts up right next to the loading dock where we're at. So when we get home, we just unload and lock up and that's it, we're done. So really fun, use whatever cameras that you got. Super excited that you guys can even hang out with us. We're trying to do more content. Like, subscribe, and once again, happy shooting.